So I think this would be fun to look through because every time that I've looked at the inspiration tab on YouTube, it's just given me absolute nonsense. I think I looked at it when Archival Stash was still a thing, and it was trying to give me real video ideas, not soundtracks. And I was like, what the fuck is the purpose of this? I think it also was trying to get me to like do like the Mario Party soundtracks as well, and I'm like, no. No, I'm not doing that. So yeah, so why don't we look at it on Call Me FDA? We'll also do HQ as well, because I feel like HQ might have some interesting ones since that one's been around longer. Anyway, my honest reaction to the most pretentious coffee shop menu ever. Why would I ever make a video? I never been in a coffee shop. Never been in one whatsoever. I should probably put like video game reviews, but let's look at these first. So yeah, my honest reaction to the most... Never been in a coffee shop. Who is this? We strip away the pseudo... I mean, I hate millennial... Like, I hate millennial places. I hate those so fucking much. I hate them because they're overpriced. $13 for a chicken sandwich. By transitioning from the scripted comic dubs. Okay. Wait, what? From your specialized technical tutorials and niche My Little Pony content, broadening your appeal without alienating your core audience. If I made this video, my fucking core audience would be pissed off. They'd be like, "This is you wouldn't make this type of content." Because I don't make this type of content. Why would I ever review a coffee shop menu? I'd probably make like a YouTube short being like, who the fuck pays $13 for a chicken sandwich? Anyway, the psychological impact of niche internet communities on independent content creators. We navigate the claustrophobic feedback loops of hyper niche fandoms. I don't care. Not my type of content. Here we go. Late Night with Silas, episode 74. There's already an episode 74, by the way. Episode 74 was Microsoft Bubbles. Episode 74 was my last one. I'm not counting the April Fool's Late Night with Nothing. Testing 1990s productivity suites on modern hardware. This would be a boring fucking video. I have that type of stuff, I think. I have the fucking H&R Block. Like, I have tax software. What would this video even entail?
We are forcing clunky 1990s office suits to run on high-end modern...
It wouldn't be interesting. It wouldn't be interesting. Do you know why? Because all those are just like HTML websites. Like the H&R Block disc that I have. That's just a fucking... This is just a bunch of websites. The concept pushes your late night series into... No, people don't fucking want that. No one would want Late Night with Silas to be tech enthusiast. That would be boring as shit to watch. Like, I don't want to dive into the code of fucking Pikmin and be like, there's a Mario model in there. Because 100 other people have already done that. And I'm not going to do it with, like, the unique games like the Microsoft Bubble. Like, what is there in the files that'd be interesting? Like, no one wants that. And then you say, wait, what? Stress testing ancient software. It's a old productivity suits. It's just fucking websites. I already have a video of me kind of testing one. I don't remember which episode number it is. But it's from season 2. The fucking... That one where you connect the toys into the thing. Like, I already kind of tested that, and it was just loading websites. It wasn't interesting. No one would watch this. I'm telling you. Why everyone is panicking about the October 2nd Minecraft World Update event? What the fuck? I played Minecraft once on this channel, by the way. Why? What is happening October 2nd? We're discussing the catastrophic logic behind the October 2nd World Update, where legacy save files No, that's not how that works. I mean, if you play like a version of beta Minecraft and then go straight to the newest version, of course there's gonna be corruption, but like, that wouldn't happen. This is stupid. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Oh, here we go. Analyzing forgotten Flash game lore and mechanics. That's not what one of the... If episode 25 of Late Night with Silas would be about Flash games, it would literally just be called Late Night with Silas 75 Flash games. That's all it would be. That's all it would be called. Why would I ever explain the lore and mechanics of old Flash games? The rotten remains of browser-based history. That's not rotten. You can still play them perfectly. In game engines like Game Factory 2, that's not Flash. This is fucking stupid. What happens to your Steam inventory after a game is permanently deleted? You can't do that. There has never been a case where a Steam game was permanently deleted, as far as I'm aware. In any way, very little games use the Steam inventory stuff. TF2 is the biggest one, the Valve games, and those are never going away. The Valve games and the a billion NFT games that use the Steam inventory shit. Like, I don't even think a game has ever been permanently deleted from Steam. Like, to the point where it's actually unplayable. Like, I can't make a video on something that doesn't exist. Now it lets you permanently delete games. No? 2015? How I got permanently trade banned. Yeah, I got permanently trade banned too. On my old account. Explaining the mysterious background objects seen in your favorite viral gaming clips. I wouldn't make that type of video. How a forgotten message board thread depicted the current state of social media. The complete history of failed movies hosted on the Steam digital store. I already made that video. It was the Steam Movies review. Explaining why 2010's era mobile game soundtracks actually deserve a Grammy Award. Angry Birds music is not that good.
Late Night with Silas 75. Why retro hardware aesthetics defines modern indie horror. You know why? It's because the fuckers who make modern indie horror games don't know how to actually make a good looking game, so they're like, PS1 filter. And make it a fucking supermarket simulator. That's every fucking a modern horror indie game. Pretty much every single fucking one. There are very few that stray away from that fucking PS1 style. It's annoying as shit. Because you know it's about to be some bullshit, and the game's gonna last actually like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm not too fond of modern indie horror games. I've never been fond of modern horror in general. Like, there's some shit that's gotten me before. Like, I can barely handle fucking Amnesia. But still, though, like, that's bullshit. Investigating the bizarre cultural obsession with archival office supply. What the fuck are you talking about? How to fix sprite flickering in the Games Factory 2 for modern resolution. That doesn't happen. That's not something that happens. Do you know what happens when there's too many sprites in Game Factory 2? The game slows the fuck down. the engine slows down. The outdated display resolutions limitations of the Games Factory 2. You can't even run Games Factory 2 games full screen. By forcing the high frequency loop that refreshes sprite positions against modern hardware. This doesn't happen. Games Factory 2 games run perfectly on modern hardware. I haven't tested Windows 11, but on Windows 10 it runs flawlessly. Every weird physical background object in my studio finally revealed and explained. Yeah, I would do that. That actually does seem like a video that I would make.
be like, oh yeah, the fucking Family Guy poster that I have that came from my copy of Family Guy Volume 7, because I never bought a normal copy of that DVD. But there's nothing interesting in the background of any of my videos. Like, the corner image is more interesting than the background. What could possibly... Okay, maybe the Burger King crown and the Lil Yachty's Reese's Puffs. I could explain that. But, like, what else? Like, the interesting games in my collection, I've already kind of done that. But yeah, like, that Burger King crown, I got that from school. Because one of my friends who's a girl came to school with it on. Not a single person told her. And then one person in study skills, I think that's what the class was called, I don't remember. They told her, hey, they were laughing at the Burger King crown. She's like, why are you laughing at it? And he told her the reason, and she was like, oh, I don't want this anymore. Because she had no idea about the significance of that specific design of the Burger King crown. And it's funny as fuck. So I was like, I mean, I'll take it. I was like, I mean, I'll take it. So she gave it to me, and now I have that old-ass Burger King crown. They don't make Burger King crowns like that no more. And the Lil Yachty's Reese's Puffs, I have a food review on that. I wanted I think the Travis Scott ones. But they didn't have it. They had the Lil Yachty one, and I was like, okay, I'll take that. It was the last box on the shelf. And then I have the Coca-Cola bear that you can barely see. What I got for $8 at a swap meet. Apparently that thing resells for $50. It's just a cookie jar. And then I have the fiery Burger King crown, and that was my last time ever going to Burger King. How a single forum post saved the source code of a forgotten RPG Maker game. Did that ever happen? I found more lost media than fucking random forum posts. The hidden in-game events triggered only on October 2nd this year. What is it? What is the obsession with October 2nd? Also, what fucking game is triggered? I get Minecraft, maybe? I think that's on Halloween, though. Cookie Clicker, that's on Halloween. I think Halo Master Chief Collection, I think that one might be Halloween, too. I actually don't know. I don't think it has anything for Halloween. The weirdest LinkedIn influencer... Shut the fuck up. The strange phenomenon of dead social media accounts being taken over by AI bots. Not my type of content. Alright, let's look at the reviews tab. Video game reviews. Give me video game reviews. Explore the ideas of video game reviews. Let's see. Video game reviews are my forte. Garfield Gets Real PC game. That's not a real fucking game. Garfield Gets Real is a real game. There was never a PC version. Garfield Gets Real was only on DS. How to unlock hidden concept art in the PC version of Shrek 2. Again, that game doesn't fucking exist. That is not a game that exists. Late Night with Silas 76. Okay, yeah, because you gave me this bullshit. Barbie Horse Adventures Blue Ribbon Race. Is this even a real game? It's fucked that I said that, because I actually do want to review a Barbie game. Is this a real game? I need to know. It is a real game. What the fuck? This is a real game. It's 48 minutes long. It's $5. I mean... What the fuck could I even say about this game? The juxtaposition between your dry analytical... Fuck you! Games Factory 2, how to script simple tank movement and rotating turrets. I don't know how to fucking do that. That is out of my expertise. I only used Games Factory 2 to make a shitty platformer because I thought it would be really funny. Late Night with Silas 77, Burger King Pocket Bike Racer for Xbox 360 review. Okay. I've already done that. That was season 1. I reviewed the Burger King games. I've actually thought about redoing a lot of the season 1 episodes, like re-reviewing those games because I didn't really review them. Anyway, how to optimize low resolution textures for Retro Click Team Fusion project file. There's nothing to optimize. There's 0 things to optimize with Click Team Fusion shit. Also, I don't have Click Team Fusion. I have fucking Games Factory 2, which is I think that is technically Click Team Fusion. But still, though, there's not much you can do to optimize Games Factory 2 games. Curious George PC educational game. That's not my type of content. No, it would be. I would review that. I have... But that would probably be bundled with, like, other educational games. How to fix sprite... The fucking Click Team Fusion doesn't have sprite flickering. Did you play FNAF? Did you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's? That was a Click Team Fusion game. Did you see any sprite flickering? Fuck no. Have you played AVGN Adventures? No sprite flickering. Click Team Fusion, Games Factory 2, that does not have fucking sprite flickering. That's not a thing. Do you know what did have sprite flickering? The fucking NES. The NES had sprite flickering. Because that's old as fuck hardware. Late Night with Silas 79. The Polar Express Game Boy Advance. Why is it giving me the most random fucking games in the world? Games I don't even own. How to obtain the Secret Garden achievement in Microsoft... What is the Secret Garden achievement in Microsoft Treasure Hunt? It's probably real, because that's super fucking specific. The Secret Garden achievement in Microsoft Treasure Hunt. Why the fuck did it not take me to true achievements? Okay. I'm gonna watch as it isn't even fucking real. Oh fuck, hold on, this one's for Windows 8, not the full one. Here we go. Yeah, just take me to true achievements. They don't have the thing. Is that even a real achievement? Oh no, it's not. It's not a real achievement, it's just making shit up. Yeah, it's not fucking real. What is it even for? Manipulating the internal map generator. Who the fuck is doing that? There is no secret garden in Microsoft Treasure Hunt. Madagascar carts, Nintendo Wii. What the fuck? How to implement a grid-based inventory system? I don't know how to do that. That's out of... I don't even know how the fuck you make an RPG in Games Factory 2. I don't even know how the fuck Scott Cawthon made Five Nights at Freddy's. Because that shit is super complicated. Shrek Swamp Kart Speed Race. Stop giving me these weird fucking games, dude. How to create 360-degree smooth... Okay, I could probably figure that out. I wouldn't make it a tutorial, though. Late Night with Silas 82. Eminem's Kart Racing Nintendo DS. Full game review? Why would there need to be a full game review? Like, why would it have to end in full game? What the fuck is the point of that? Full game. He's holding a fucking Wii U gamepad. Full game. Sounds like I'm about to scam somebody. How to shut the fuck up about Games Factory 2. B-movie game PS2 retro review. I'm not... How to program password save and load system. That's the easiest fucking thing you can do in Games Factory 2. I could probably boot that shit up right now and show you how to fucking do it. That is the easiest shit to set up in the entire fucking world. Because it comes built in with the fucking program. I can literally show you right now how to set up passwords for Games Factory 2, and I'm gonna do it right fucking now. Yeah, go to logo, because that actually has shit made for it. So you go here. You see this password? You enter a password there, right? You enter a password. And when you run the project, you can put in your password. It's that fucking simple. No, don't save that. I don't want to fuck up my logo file. Yeah, that's how you set up a fucking password. It's the easiest shit in the world. It comes built in with the fucking program. Dora Explorer Journey to the Purple Planet. I'm not going to review a fucking Dora game. Why is it trying to get me to make shit for Games Factory 2? Is it because that's the only game engine I ever made a tutorial for? Chex Quest. I would probably review that. Chex Quest. That would be something. I'd review the original and the remake. How to fix frame rate drops. Okay, that's actually something that could happen with ClickTeam Fusion. Probably. I wouldn't fucking know. Probably delete some fucking sprites. Chicken Little Disney action. What the fuck? How to interact dialogue. I've done that. My game has that. Look. This shit doesn't know what type of content I make. Notice how there isn't a single playing weird games video. Not a single idea for playing weird games. King of the Hill in Microsoft Solitaire. Is that I think that's actually an achievement. I have that one. I think that's actually an achievement in this game, King of the Hill. How do you get this? Let's win 100 games of... I think Spider's the fastest to get through. That's fucking easy. There is no exploit. It's just fucking do it. I mean, you could use that fucking Microsoft Solitaire bot that you have to pay for, but you could use that. There's no developer room in that game, I'm pretty sure. Destructible environments using physics objects. Game Factory 2 does not have physics objects. Over the Hedge PS2 review. What the fuck? This shit does not know what the fuck I review. Alright, how about playing weird games? Yeah, I've noticed it. Not once has it talked about playing weird games. Because it wouldn't fucking know. Reviewing the cursed Japanese horror game PT. Playing a game that deletes your save file if you close it once. Yeah, it's called One Shot. Testing every strange situation game on stream. No, I wouldn't do that. I played a text-based adventure games where your computer tries to quit. What the fuck does that even mean? Exploring the bizarre world of educational software from the early 2000s. I'm not fucking doing that. Alright, I also did say I'd look at HQ Silas Sterling, because that one's a lot more refined. It's probably going to give me 100 ideas for DK Oldies, since all of these are like looking at like my more popular or latest videos. So it genuinely has no clue what type of videos I'd make. How long ago was it when I even made the tutorial for the... 1 month ago. Not once has it ever tried to do stuff for thrifting with FDA. Nothing for playing weird games. Which is interesting. It was all... Late Night with Silas, random commentary videos, which I probably made like 2, and tutorials for stuff that doesn't exist or is out of my league. I think it's because all of those are like the things that get me the most views. Like, playing weird games. No one's watching playing weird games. Alright. Let's look at HQ. I'm curious what it'll say about HQ. What could it possibly think for HQ? It's going to be DK Oldies. Because my DK Oldies shit is what hits the most.
AI can make... before you create or use the ideas.
Yeah, every idea this inspiration tab gives you is shit no one would watch. Converting obscure Japanese MIDI files for modern DAW compatibility. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know how to do that. I don't even know what DAW compatibility is. Why your vintage Windows 95 desktop icons look better with custom patches. Do you know why it would look better with custom patches? Probably because they're fucking custom patches. Also, when the fuck did I ever talk about Windows 95? I think that shit's outdated as fuck. Windows 95 is a bitch to use. It took me a fucking hour to set it up. Late Night with Silas, navigating... Oh yeah, that was the last Late Night with Silas episode on this channel. How to convert WAV back to Binka files for Unreal. I don't know how to do that. Someone asked me how to do that, and I don't fucking know how. I genuinely don't know how to do that. Preserving and playing deleted EXE horror games. I wanted to do that. I wanted to play a lot of old Mario.exe games, but the problem is they're all lost media. Super Mario.exe version 4, that one was deleted off the internet like 3 separate fucking times. It's crazy. The technical evolution of Yikes. I definitely wouldn't make that fucking video. That's getting a little too political now. I would 100% not make that fucking video. Modding your Windows 11 taskbar to look and function like Mac OS 9. 1, I don't have Windows 11. 2, you download one fucking program. One program, that's it. The technical struggles of porting obscure gender-neutral... What the fuck? Why? Why is it trying to make me make woke content? Why? I've never... Gender-neutral voice specs to modern... What the fuck does that even mean? It's just saying shit. What could this possibly mean? We are wrestling with fragment architect of legacy general neutral voice bank. I don't think those exist. And what the fuck is a gender neutral voice bank? Like, you either sound masculine or you sound feminine. There's no fucking in between for how you talk. Unless you talk like fucking SpongeBob or some shit. Anyway, who the fuck would want to do this anyway? Gender flip. Oh. You know why? You know why it's giving me a bunch of, what the kids would like to say, woke content? That's why. That's why right there. I forgot about that. I don't think that applies anymore. I hate your face. This was fucking strong to have to say. You shut face. How to bypass meta support errors during the 2026 Instagram appeal process. You can't. Converting legacy Nintendo DS save files for use on modern high-resolution emulator. Okay. That's actually a fair thing. People would want to know how to do that. People would want to know how to convert their... or rip their old DS save files and use them on emulator. Here's the thing. It's the easiest fucking thing in the world. And there's probably tutorials on how to do that. That's not a game.
Extracting BFSEQ audio from Switch games to identify who. Okay, I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't think there's a tool to do that yet. It's second. Who the fuck cares about identifying voice sequence labels? And why would someone want to do it manually? Testing the limits of realistic flight. Shut the fuck up about Flight Simulator. Hacking Mario Kart 7 to enable cheats for... No! Don't do that! That's fucking mean. I was literally just talking about that, by the way. Also, those barely exist. The Mario fan game archives, those barely fucking exist. Mario Fan Games Galaxy is like the only one. They barely have any Mario EXE stuff. Extracting high quality PCM samples from education. Just throw that shit into FooBar and you're pretty much set. If it doesn't work, then you're fucked. Building Unity 6S. I don't think there's Unity 6. I don't think there's a Unity 6. There probably is. I don't fucking know. Modern Archival Guide. Rescuing delisted Xbox 360 classics from digital limbo. Yeah, you can do it. It's called Going to the Internet Fucking Archive. Late Night with Silas. Stress testing physics engine. That wouldn't be a video of mine. I wouldn't make that. In early... I wouldn't make that type of video. Unorthodox gameplay. How to manually fix God Mode 9 folder structures for 6... What? I'm pretty sure I said in the tutorial on how to get the fucking CMD shit to work. I don't know. It was either that one or the other 3DS thing. Converting legacy Dreamcast VMU save data for modern... What are you fucking talking about? That doesn't make sense. How to reverse engineer and extract proprietary audio from 2000 flash cam. You open the file, find the audio, and click extract. It's not that fucking hard. Deep dive in the title metadata. Yeah, it's called bullshit. Late Night with Silas. Achieving the obscure secret trophies in SML Wiki 2026. Okay, here's the really fucking funny thing, okay? I think SML Wiki's gonna, like, change, like, a fuck ton. I said I'm never making another tutorial for the achievements. Because they added a lot of crazy shit to this fucking game. Like, I'm not fucking joking. By the way, it looks like I'm gonna have to replay the entire fucking game. No, I still... Like, they added a lot of achievements. I don't want to figure out how to get all these. Like, I'm not in the mood. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure one of these is actually impossible to get now or some shit. I don't give a shit about SML Wiki, and they added a lot of crazy shit into it. A lot of more Lance content is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to see Lance. I don't want to see SML Wiki Lance. Recovering lost voice lines from correct... The fuck are you talking about? You're acting like I have prototypes of Nintendo 64 games. I don't have a tool to rip them. Earning the Full House achievement. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to go fucking SML Wiki. Exploring... shut the fuck up. Creating custom Unity 6... Shut the fuck up. How to inject custom textures into the legacy PS1 ISOs for 4K. You can't do that. Building a modern local server to host defunct 2010 mobile game asset. Why? This isn't the shit I would make. I already did that. You don't have to do that. Actually, yeah, you do. But I don't have a Mac. I don't have a Linux either. I fucking hate Linux. I hate Mac too. Legacy GameCube AST. What the fuck is an AST?
Niche game playthroughs. You know what? Sure. Tell me about some niche game playthroughs. There is no Microsoft Space Simulator. And why would I want to convert the files of that? How to extract rare texture from Japanese visual novel engines. I already did. I already did make a tutorial on that. It was one of the first tutorials I made. Ripping the Sojourner Moon shit. Late night session. What the fuck? Why is it so obsessed with Windows 95? Oh, because the fucking... The flight simulator. Technical guide on converting... Why? Why is it like a billion fucking tutorials? From niche Unity and horror titles. It's not that hard, because every Unity game is the exact fucking same. Modding abandonware racing games run on... I don't know how to do that. I don't have an ultra-wide desktop monitor set up. Everything I own is 16:9. I don't have Linux. I don't know how to reverse engineer shit. Polish point-and-click adventures. I fucking hate point-and-click games. Those are boring to me. Windows CE games. It's called VirtualBox. This shit does not know what fucking content I make. Probably because I haven't uploaded in like a fucking year at this point. Like, it genuinely has no clue what type of content I make. It's going to my views. It's looking at my most popular stuff and it's like, okay, can't do any of this. Sure. Okay, he extracts music. See, that was the tutorial I was telling you about. That tool that I used in that video, it works with a whole bunch of other visual novels as well. Like, it has no clue what fucking type of content I make. I'm not making a single one of those fucking videos that it recommended me. I'm not doing it. It has no clue what type of content I make. Yes, I do review random ass games, but I'm not just going to be like, okay, I want to do the fucking Barbie game. No, I'm not doing that. Like, I want to do Barbie NES because I made a joke about it in an HQ style Sterling video. The review of the Legend of Zelda game. I made a joke about how the NES was marketed towards boys and was in the boy toy aisle. And I was like, why the fuck is there Barbie on it then? But yeah, it doesn't know a damn thing about me. That's because Google's AI. That shit doesn't know fucking anything. It doesn't. Google's AI is actually fucking useless. Like, you'll try to describe a meme video, and it's like, well, here's the thing about your meme video. It doesn't exist, and then the first video link is that video. Like, you'll ask it, oh, is Pikmin 2 a good game? And it'd be like, no, it's actually dog shit according to Reddit. Then you play it, it's the best game ever fucking made. But yeah. Don't ever listen to Google AI. It's fucking useless. Actually, you know what? There's another tab. There's another one. It's under Analytics. How many viewers did I reach? I don't care about that. I swore there was another one here. Brainstorm video ideas. You know what? Yeah, I forgot there's a brainstorm video ideas thing. Let's try brainstorm video ideas from Microsoft Bubble. Can I do that? Brainstorm video ideas. From the Microsoft Bubble video. Investigating why Microsoft Bubble refuses to launch on modern mobile devices. You know why? Because it isn't on fucking mobile.
Why Microsoft Bubbles plus Ultra achievement is mathematically broken for players. It's not. It's not. The engineering failure. It just knows that I really fucking hate this game. Ranking every unfair bug found within Microsoft Bubbles. There was one bug from when I played the fucking game. There was one bug that happened. And that was the loud-ass noise, and they actually fixed it, like, right after I made the video. Exploring the weirdest Microsoft casual games portfolio. That's actually a video idea that I thought of. That's actually a video idea, and I was like, I wanna look at the other Microsoft casual games at some point. So yeah, that one actually is already on the back burner. But the problem is I have to play them. And I think 2 of them are delisted, and 1 of them doesn't even fucking work. Comparing Microsoft Bubbles to successful mobile puzzle games to find the flaws. I already fucking did. Already kinda did. I compared it to Bubble Witch Saga, a way better game. The dark philosophy found behind Microsoft Bubbles. Frustratingly unfair level design patterns. These are dog shit videos. A Late Night with Silas 75. Decoding Microsoft Bubbles' bizarre hidden sound assets. Is there... If I go to the game's files right fucking now and there isn't, like, a realistic death scream like there is in Mort the Chicken, I'm gonna be pissed off. Why Microsoft Bubbles failed to capture the casual magic of Peggle Deluxe. What the fuck? Well, one thing, they're both completely separate type of casual game. Secondly, Peggle Deluxe was made during the fucking awesome era of PopCap. And Microsoft Bubbles was made after the fucking AI era. A deep dive into the broken physics engine. It's not broken. Gameplay. Tracking the mysterious development history of the forgotten Microsoft... It's not forgotten. The game just fucking came out. Late Night with Silas 76. How Microsoft Bubbles ignored modern accessibility standards. What? Yeah, if you have high blood sugar, you're gonna go into fucking cardiac arrest. Microsoft treasured this is a completely different game. How Microsoft Bubble fails the golden rules of casual user experience design. Yeah, because it pisses you off instead of making you happy. Exploring the Microsoft Jigsaw frustration and bugs and fucking Jigsaw puzzle. That game wasn't too bad. Comparing Microsoft Bubble difficulty spikes to successful modern puzzle game logic. I don't know any modern puzzle games. Reviewing the Microsoft Sudoku PC interface. Why specifically the interface? Why Microsoft Bubbles remain a broken relic in the Windows gaming store. This shit's just yapping and it doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. For broken bugs, there's no bugs in Solitaire Collection as far as I'm aware. Trust me, I 100%'ed it. Analyzing my Microsoft Bubble mechanics feel worse than Flash games from 2005. I already did. Late Night with Silas 76, the Microsoft Mahjong user interface disaster. Microsoft Mahjong had a good user interface. I mean, the old one was better, but still. How Microsoft Bubbles purposefully ignores 2 decades of proofs. I already did that. It's just trying to get me to talk about shit I've already talked about. But yeah, that was the inspiration tab. It genuinely doesn't know what fucking type of content I make. Like, I am a variety channel, but it sticks around the same 5 shit. Playing weird games, Late Night with Silas, Marvel Manga 2, playing every Sonic game, and Pikmin. I don't know, that last one's kind of up for debate on what the hell it could be. I guess tutorials. Oh, Thrifting with FDA, I completely forgot that existed. Yeah, those are the 5 main things. Those are the 5 main series. Well, for the Thrifting with FDA, that one's kind of difficult to rank. Because that's not really a main one, it's just like, can I milk going to the fucking thrift store? Because I think it's kind of funny. Because I got really inspired by LGR. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. I got really inspired by Flea Market Madness, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. That's how that came to be.
Yeah, like all the other shit is just like occasional videos. Yeah, I have a food playlist. It's just a bunch of fucking food tutorials. But like everything else, like the Pikmin shit. That's just like one-off things. I'll just do those occasionally. I'll just play Pikmin because I think it's kind of funny. Just do that occasionally, you know. Like I'm allowed to have other types of videos, vidbo games. Like this is a good example of like just random shit that I do sometimes. Like redeeming myself, getting over it. Like that's something I wanted to do for a while. Playing the Plants vs Zombies Replanted, it's because it was funny. Minecraft, but I forgot to take a shower. I like that one. I like that title. That's one of my favorite fucking titles I've ever typed. That was a true fact too. I forgot to take a shower and it was too late for me to take a fucking shower. I had to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, that one. I wanted to make a series of just playing with that fucking bad broken update or whatever the fuck it was called. But then I was like, no, this shit's boring. I forgot how much I don't really like Minecraft, and the fucking broken update shit just makes it worse. I got really inspired by Baron of something. I was like, that seems fun. I want to do that. And then I realized that I'm not too fond of Minecraft. I don't really fuck with it. And playing every version of Pac-Man, that's pretty much just like a re-upload. But like, since I already had all the parts, like, might as well just move it to the new channel real fast. Yeah, Late Night with Silas 50. I had to repost all the Playing Weird Games and Late Night with Silas's just to catch people up so they don't have to hunt for the old channel to watch them. I was surprised I even made this fucking video right on Halloween. I'm happy. This was like nearing fucking midnight, you know? Like, I had to rush it, and that sucked. I need to do complete Season 4 since Season 4 is done. And then all the Pikmin stuff, I had to re-upload all that so I could finish Pikmin 2. Let's see. Made that because I thought it was kind of funny. Who the fuck disliked it? Yeah, I just made that because, you know, it's fucking 5 days of Christmas, you know? 5 reviews before Christmas. And it gave me an excuse to use the new updated review template. And I was happy with that. But yeah, my shit's like pretty consistent. Like, there's clear days where I want to do more of a certain type of content, and then there's days where I just re-upload a bunch of old shit. But still, yeah. And then I made this because I thought it was really, really funny. But yeah, my content's really fucking. Oh shit! 30 people watched it. I'm happy. I'm happy. This took me a few fucking days to make. But yeah, yeah, I tried to appeal, but they didn't let me. I wonder why. Oh yeah, like my content is pretty. It's pretty consistent. Like it's not too different. Like, I'm going to stick with the same shit. Like, I mean, I named it fucking Late Night with Silas. I was inspired by Linkara. And his full channel name is Linkara Atop the Fourth Wall. Even though he makes other content besides Atop the Fourth Wall. And I was like, I want to do that. Like, I was really inspired by Linkara. I was watching fucking Linkara shit. I was watching the lore series. I was not watching his reviews. I was watching the lore by itself. Just because I wanted to get caught up with Linkara lore. But yeah, I got really inspired by Linkara, and I was like, you know, I'm going to name my channel, call me FDA Late Night with Silas. So, like, someone looks up Late Night with Silas, yeah, it's a high probability that they'll immediately find my channel. 8 hours of Sonic games. That's not even every Genesis game either. I'm missing one Genesis game. That's Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And that was skipping 2 Sonic games as well. That was skipping the Master System games because I need to redo those. Because for some fucking reason I put lore in them, which I think was fucking annoying. Because that made, I think, Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 really fucking long, despite the fact that I played the game for like 4 minutes. Like, it made the video really fucking long because it was just like, because it was just Delilah lore, and I was like, that's fucking stupid. I don't know why the fuck I did that. But yeah, but yeah, I need to redo those 2 because I also just straight up didn't finish the games because they were hard as fuck. And I was playing them on PSP for some goddamn reason. But yeah, I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm happy that now it's not like with HQ, when you went to HQ, it was constant bullshit because it wasn't really clear what it wanted to be. Because that was one thing about HQ. It was just constant different video types. Like, it was, of course, Late Night with Silas. Late Night with Silas was the big main thing. Playing every Sonic game. Like, the 5 main things, you know, they were going to be there. But you also had, like, my joke videos I would just post there. And, like, random game videos that, like, why the fuck would I post them there? I'm happy with them, you know? I'm happy with the, like, mashups and stuff, but, like, if I make a mashup now, I'm going to post it to Silas Archives. Because I don't want it clogging HQ Silas Sterling. That's why I actually unlisted a bunch of videos on HQ, because it was, like, I feel like it was just clogging up a bunch of shit, and I just didn't like those videos in general. But still, like, you'll have, like, mashups and shit. Like, just messing around on PetiteTube. Nothing related to my content whatsoever. History of Delilah fake trailer. Like why the fuck did I even bother making that? It's not the type of thing I'd make, you know? It has, like, HQ Silas Sterling was just a bunch of random bullshit, pretty much. But, like, mashups were a big thing. Like, now if I make a mashup, I'm going to post it to Silas Archives. Because I don't want it on my main channel. I want to try and keep my main channel exclusively video games, with the occasional other thing, you know? Like, the Ask Japlack comic dub. I thought that was cool shit, you know? Well, I thought reading it was cool. But, like, I made them because I was a real big fan of Pony.mov, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking read Ask Japlack. Because I just want to. You know? Yapping about a random fucking situation that I don't care about no more. My World Manga 2. My World Manga 2 is, like, the only non-gaming thing that fucking stays. But, like, everything here is pretty much related to games. Like, even the joke videos. Like, the joke video... Like, even the joke videos. Like, the creepypasta... The creepypasta of Pooty's Fortress, delving on why you can't get bitches. These are still gaming related. And I don't feel like they're clogging up too much. But, like, on HQ, there was a lot more silly shit. Like, of course, the mashups. I don't want mashups on my fucking main anymore. I don't want that. The mashups either go on fucking Ripping Master Pro or Silas Archives. And then you also have just, like, let's see now. The Horror of Sonic, I was really proud of that. I kind of want to remake the Horror of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh shit, it got 137 views. Goddamn, I got my fucking wish granted. A little too fucking late now. The video's a year old. Yeah, how to make your own buddy out of a body pillow and old clothes. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I make that? 2 hours of Call Me FDA yapping to sleep to. I only made that because I wasn't posting anything. Personal Lost Media, I hope will be found. That one's actually... I just wanted to make that video. The video about the fucking Texas bill that bans anime. South Sex breathing animation. That stays. Yassifying my wife. That was a big moment. That was a big, important lore moment. Like, a lot of this stuff, it's just silly. Playing the best game in existence, that was just a lazy fucking video. Like, I now have a lot higher standards for videos. Like, they actually have to be kind of high effort. Like, of course you have the fucking yapping video that... I was seriously debating posting this to fucking HQ, but I was like, nah, fuck it. You know, I'll just post it to this channel. I don't want to keep HQ alive. That channel already went out with a bang. The problem with DK Oldies 4. The channel went out with a bang. Keeping it that fucking way. The channel is abandoned now. Nothing else is going to happen to it. I don't want to keep clogging up that channel. But, like, still though, like, I'm very particular with my content on this channel now. On Call Me FDA. If something isn't to my standards, or I'm like, I'm just never going to make this fucking video, then it gets thrown onto Silas Archives. And because now it's not just like one single big video, but like now it's like the gameplay footage and the audio. Both those get uploaded to the Silas Archives by itself. There's also the tutorials, which are not edited. I put those on Call Me FDA because I don't fucking know. There's some tutorials I put on Silas Archives. I know that. I don't exactly know why I kept the tutorial. Well, it's just because it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and someone will subscribe helping me. But still, though, like, I'm now very particular with my content. Like, I want to make sure it's kind of up to standard. Like something like this, like this one, I put a lot of effort into this video, so of course I was gonna upload it to the main channel. I'm not gonna put a lot of effort into a video and then throw it on the fucking channel where I can't do anything. You know, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Like, if I made Delilah's Decaying Prison, the horror Sonic the Hedgehog, like, I would have posted this in the main channel. Like, even the Weird Al FNF mashup, like, I actually spent quite a little bit on that video, so I would have posted that to main. But, like, all the other mashups where it's pretty much just like 2 videos put together on here, they would go on here, or ripping Master Pro. Because I kind of don't want to break the 5 main. I really don't want to break the 5 main content of this channel. Yeah, and then you have the other videos, the other commentary shit, which I just want to talk about. Oh shit, 100 fucking views on the Internet Archive one? Good, people are now learning that the Internet Archive is fucking shit. But, like, these are something else, you know? Like, these are gonna be one-off fucking videos. Like, these are the equivalent of, like, on the like, I kind of see my channel as kind of like Cinemassacre's channel, where it's like, you have the main content. You have James and Mike Mondays, Board James, fucking
the AVGN, obviously. But, like, you'll also have, like, just random content sometimes. Like, oh, here's, like, a room tour. Like, if I made a room tour, that shit's going on Silas Archives. But, like, these types of videos. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put them on here. Because these are, like, actual updates sometimes. Like, oh, there's an actual update. And, you know, stuff that I just think is kind of funny. Like, Call Me FDA isn't exclusively, like... I'm fucking contradicting myself so goddamn much. But, like, Call Me FDA is very... I see the name Call Me FDA. I see that as kind of like the Cinemassacre, you know? It's like, the fucking... The ending credits. The production logo is literally Call Me FDA Productions. Like, it's literally that. So, like, Call Me FDA is the fucking... pretty much the production, you know? That's what it is. It's the production. So, like, there can... Like, a production can make multiple shit, like Cinemassacre. Cinemassacre does that. Where it can make... I did not know that opened up Find. That's actually a good note. But, like Cinemassacre will just have, like, random videos and be like, oh, top 10 SNES games or whatever the fuck. And that's what I see these as. Like, oh, looking at the old scripts, you know? That would be a fucking freaking GOV song, you know? And then, of course, he has this compilation of specific video types. There might be a music video on Cinemassacre, I don't fucking know. But yeah, like, I'm very picky with that shit now. I'm pretty much just sticking to the content that I like. The type of content that I would watch. And this is the type of content that I would watch. Like, I don't give a shit about other people. The most I give a shit is if someone requests a game they want me to fucking review. That's the most I give a shit about what other people think. Like, oh, you should look into this. Or you should review this game. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. But, like, I'd watch this type of content. And that's what I'm fucking sticking with. I went way the fuck off topic. Yeah, like, you're never gonna see another how to make your own buddy out of a body pillow and old clothes. You're never gonna see another one of those. Is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That video was just funny. That would be the type of video I would remake. A lot of videos where I'm just sitting in front of a camera yapping. That's not the type of shit I'd make. No Mercy on Expert. That would be the type of video. That would be under the Vidbo Games category. Looking at my Steam 2024 year in review, that would be a Silas Archives type video. Actually, that video was on Silas Archives. Because, like, I wouldn't make an entire video about doing that. The legacy highlights, or stream highlights, yeah, I would do that. I would post those. The one and only time I've ever been scared while playing Half-Life 2, I wouldn't make that. How fast can I click? I wouldn't make that. Those would be on Silas Archives. Movie reviews. I'm done with fucking movie reviews. I'm not doing a fucking another one. The only... Oh yeah, the Let's Look At videos. I'm probably never gonna make another Let's Look At. That's Late Night with Silas replaced that. Late Night with Silas replaced a lot of stuff. It replaced the Silas reviews, but it also replaced the Let's Look At. So, like, I'm like, oh, let's look at the PC stylus. I wouldn't make that now unless I actually have a way of using the PC stylus. Oh, let's look at the game compilation disc that I have.
Yeah, I'd make an entire review on that. Because Late Night with Silas is just... Video could be a minute long, video could be fucking an hour. You know? I could review any fucking game I want. Because I don't give a shit about the length. But, like, the thing that the AI was recommending me, like, oh, this random fucking GBA Barbie game, I wouldn't do that. Like, I kind of want to stick with stuff that I own physically or digitally. I don't want to have to boot up a fucking emulator, you know? Like, the times that I did do that, it was for, like, very situational stuff. Like, the Godzilla for NES, Godzilla Monster of Monsters. That was only made because one, I really love that game. And two, I rewatched the Godzilla NES creepypasta, and I was like, I want to make that. I want to make a review and then turn it into that, because it'd be kind of funny. So yeah, I did kind of review Godzilla Monster for NES, Monsters and Monsters. But like, I didn't actually own the game. Silent Hill was another one that I didn't own the game, and the only reason I made that was because I went outside and I was like, this is a really good environment. Because it was really foggy outside. I'm like, I want to make this. And of course, there's the TV channel. The TV channel, that's just lore. That was a lore episode. That actually had nothing to do with anything. That was just a fucking lore episode that I couldn't really tie into a game. Like, there is lore. And I want to make a Linkara style lore compilation. But like, there needs to be more lore for me to do that with the Chinese. the fucking fish. With the fish. Like, I probably have enough if I also include 9-Ball in there as well. The 9-Ball building. But like, there isn't much for me to make that type of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, the TV channel. It was also kind of a Scott the Woz situation where it was just like, it's like one of the times where he's not reviewing anything. It was just entirely just like live action skits, and he's just fucking just doing random shit. Like the funeral or the trial videos of Scott the Woz. But like, I also wanted to make a video so I could start using the bumpers that I made, which I only have 3 of, and I need to make fucking more. But yeah, I just wanted to start using the bumpers that I have. And also gave me an excuse to use the production logo. I don't know if I use the production logo at the end of playing weird games. I genuinely don't know. That's something I'm checking right now, if I use the production logo at the end of a playing weird games video. Okay. Shower with Your Dad was the last one. No, I don't. I'll probably start implementing it into those. Because I kind of just put that production logo at the end of fucking anything. Any of my content. But, yeah. But I think having a production logo is kind of cool. I'm talking too fucking much. I need to shut up.